Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you are a new Ekon who relishes his blood diet.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations. Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
Love. Pure and unseen, untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it, without daring to admit it.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen who...
Did they steal it?
A person.
Do you want...
If you ever...
What?
Talk too much.
Is he...
True?
Is... All right. Let me hear it.
Your heart will bleed back all the blood you drank, but it will not put out the fire your treachery has lit.
How do you measure the...
I told you.
Is it possible?
Vampires...
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Of course.
What? Who?
That's
So,
one.
goodbye.
I rarely...
Alright, good quest. Pandora's...
will survive the epidemic. But I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
Okay.
leech, boys! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Nobody takes him seriously.
Alright, give me a second.
You're mine!
Wait, I need to go the other way. Notebook.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Fuck off.
I will return later.
Oh, I can't get in here yet. Oh. Only option is Aloysius.
Back in the grave, you! It's on to us!
Definitely got turned around.
Support the
So I need to go to the
equality between men and women.
fuck up out of here.
The wet boots shouldn't be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Can I talk to you now? Come on, let me talk. I have to give you medication. Ugh.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
Alright, so I can't talk to anybody right now. There he is.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy.
Show me.
They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Here we go.
Good. Do you... Goodbye.
The wet boots shouldn't be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Good. Do you need... Well... Good. Good. Can I... Perhaps... Goodbye, Miss Cobb.
Perfect. Alright.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics.
Why is it everyone I care for dying?
Andrew, what have you done? You should have told
sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach
So
hurt.
crazy.
I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, John. At least you survived the Great War. I feared
Good evening. What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
You need...
Women!
Good. What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant. The embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Goodbye,
Strong
Charlotte.
feelings.
Give my best regards to your mother.
She's been quite busy these last few...
Good evening, Miss Teasdale.
Can I help you, Dr. Reed?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Never heard of him.
Really? He's very well known in London. Throughout the country, even.
He a big shot or something? Never interested in politics myself. All words and no action.
Goodbye, Miss T.
It's been your house, Dad. Not mine.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I understand exactly.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
He used to be a big spender. One day, he sent
his
3
mouth isn't
houseboys
moving.
to buy all the beluga in my shop. For his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly.
I see. Anything else? Less gastronomic, perhaps?
I really can't say.
Goodbye, Mr.
Oh.
Nobody takes him seriously.
Of course, I don't know where Aloysius' mansion is. Oh, that's mine.
Where shall I eat tonight? Please, sir, whether you need to buy something or not.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along.
Understood.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then...
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive.
Goodbye.
It's always been your house, Dad. Not
Women
mine.
of all countries unite!
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You're feeble!
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Yes.